Oh my heavens. Hey everyone, it's Marianne with Akashic Inspirations. I have been trying to do this video for days. Actually, I've been quite sick with, I'm still stuffy with like a virus or a cold or whatever. Actually, today's one of the days that I actually feel pretty good. So I wanted to take advantage and I wanted to talk a little bit about the poem that I wrote in my blog today. That poem actually was like a channel message for those of us who are feeling connections with groups, not only here on Earth, but through maybe some deeper connections that we have with those that we work with in energy work, like through the Pleiadian Sisterhood or the Ryan Council or the Arcturian Healers or Andromedans. And basically what I'd like to do is this is going to be our reading for July. And what I did was I used amethyst and clear quartz crystals to create an ankh. Let's see if I can get that. You can see a little bit better. I can't help the lighting in here. I'm doing the best I can. And of course we have Belinda Cleveland's beautiful wood flower of life, and my symbol that I received from when I did the Akashics one time, and I was given this as a Lemurian healing symbol, and it's called Pi Augmented, meaning that the powers of Pi, the mathematical equation, have been augmented by a third foundation, and therefore our healing is augmented. So one of the things, sorry, drinking lots of water. One of the things I wanted to read the poem to you and then give you insights into what it meant for me. It says, circle round the fire, dancing in its light. The beings afar and away see you in delight. Beloved, whose heart we hold dear, believe in us and all you hear. Angels singing of your praise, as days and days come nigh and here. Beings all are we, no fear, blessings, tidings, and love we bear, so that all may know that we are near, and hold the light for all the night. Anchors and way along you go, be there to tread where no one goes. By and by you will know, the answers of old will unfold. And it's funny because they use a play of words of how the words are spelt and kind of double meaning. So there's kind of like layers of meaning within this. But basically the general overall meaning for me was that as we are working and really working not just in etheric now, but working truly in the physical reality of the present moment with those that we connect with, whether they be through Facebook or YouTube or whatever. I just think Facebook is a phenomenal tool where I have met healers from all over the world that I would have never met any other way other than the internet and the YouTube and the Facebook communities. So it's allowing us to exchange views through messaging. We leave each other messages and we talk and we share, or we pick up on others' energies, and we're able to use that energy also for our own particular work and our own structure. And so what they're telling us is that they're coming in with us, these connections of sisterhoods in the Pleiades, in Orion, Arcturian, Andromedan. Of course, my great connection is with the Pleiades and the sisterhood of the Pleiades. So But I realize there are far many more groups that probably have participated in at one time or another, but at the moment, what I'm really working with is that energy. And they're saying to not be afraid that they are watching us, that they are praising us, that angels are watching and praising our ability to really be ascending this planet and to be doing the work, because the ones that are doing the work, it's us here. We're the ones that are doing it, even though we have this beautiful and wonderful guidance and support system. But the ones who are actually doing the work is, of course, ourselves. And that they are holding the space and love for us to be able to accomplish what we need to do. And that we will be able to find the answers through ancient information that has been left here for us. And through, like a lot of these ancient sites that are being found that are over 100,000 years old, like Adam's a calendar in South Africa, the Bosnian pyramids, the stelae and the statues that China has been hiding for years. The dolmen and the standing stones at Karnak and Easter Island, and they're much older than they really are. And all of those points that are being unearthed now for us to know about is adding to the energies, and that adds to the energy grid, and it creates more points. So there's more stability, therefore there is more light, and therefore there is more energy available to us that was not available to us previously. We know that when something is supported by various points, that's why you see here the point here, and here we have all these different points and how they interconnect. You see, even the Flower of Life design expresses that stability and flows of energy, whether it's this way through this route or this way or this way. It just really allows us to have this greater connection to the energies. So, all right. So what I decided I was going to do is work with the Goddess Guidance Oracle by Doreen Virtue, and then I thought I would pull an overall card from Kim Dreyer's Conscious Spirit Oracle. So let's see which are the goddesses that are going to be working with us this month of July. Let's see. This one seems to want to come out. All right. Just kind of sticking in my hands. Wow. All right, so we got our 4. Let's see what this first week. Well, not surprising. I really resonate with Isis. So here we have Isis in past life. And it says the situation involves your past life memories. So just like what I was saying, and I love it because she's holding the Ankh right here in her hand, you see? And I've been really drawn to that symbol lately, of reworking with the Ankh. That's why I actually did the symbol here of the Ankh, because I believe that we're called to be using it somehow in a new way. Tapping into these ancient energies somehow is like going full circle. And as we go back and understand ancient memories and ancient understandings, it produces the boomerang effect of launching us forward. So I think this is what will happen by you connecting to these past life memories. It will open up new vistas for you to be able to go forward. So, and to go forward into expansion by using some of this past life understandings. So for the second week of July, we have Maat, another Egyptian princess with fairness, or goddess. It says the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Of course, she has the feathers. What I'm drawn to, actually, even though she has the Eye of Horus over here, I'm really drawn to this, excuse me, this angelic light above her head. And it seems to me that it's just coming out of this cloud of gaseous cloud of ethers that is behind her, right? And also very drawn to the contrast of the red flowers and the white doves. So that is the balance, the red of the physical, the passion, and the white of the spiritual. So I think you're going to be working very much with a balancing of those physical energies as well as the physical, which is interesting because this is a spirit quartz. And it also is a combination of citrine, so that's why you see kind of like the yellowish or orange, see there? And the lavender, the purple, of course, is the amethyst, and how they are together in this one spirit quartz. So I find that interesting that we have it here for Mott, which is the balance. So I believe as you work with your past life information, to come into balance within yourselves, to an understanding of things that maybe have happened to you in the past and why they happened in other lives or in this one as well. And so that you're able to find that center modality of keeping yourself between the physical and the etheric. So for the third week, we get green Tara with start delegating. And it says, ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. You know, as light workers, we feel that we have to have all the answers and we got to do it all, and then we should know better. And, you know, it's funny because I want to start rereading this book that was recommended when I went to hear Wayne Dwyer speak, called The Impersonal Life by Joseph Brenner. And in it, it speaks how God speaks to us, or spoke to him. But when I read the book, it was like he was speaking to me. He's like, well, why don't you ask me? You have me. You know, why? You don't have to go through intercessions if you don't want. All you have to do is ask me yourself. So I think it's about asking God to give us a hand, to give us, asking Source, hey, you know, I can't do it all by myself right now. Just, I need a little bit of a helping hand here of trying to get, live in this understanding, live in these new frequencies, live in these new paradigm shifts. I just need a helping hand, So don't be afraid to ask for those who live with you, and even God and the angels. Like, they have to be asked to be brought in. They won't come and just, butt their noses in our business if we don't ask them to give us some guidance and some help. And what I really like is that sea green color. I'm really loving the colors here. I love the violet, love the sky blue, love the green. To me, it's very important, the colors that we're working with, and to help surround us, because that colors have a vibrancy and frequency. But colors are also, some people hear or see colors and they hear music. They hear musical notes. And I think it is also coming towards us as combining colors with sound frequencies and these energies that heretofore have kind of been not accepted because we couldn't really see them, or hear them with our five senses, but that we can sense them in other manners and other ways. Sorry, that was just kind of a side. And for the last week in July, love the card. This reminds me of, I don't know, it always reminds me of Debbie of Glammy Witch. Freya, bold, says, unleash your adventurous side and take risks and be daring. Now, very interesting. She's got wings above her here. And, come on, this woman is gorgeous. She's got those icy blue eyes. She's like, Miss Warrior. But she's also got the connection to spirit, because she has that beautiful rainbow behind her, along with this crystalline rainbow mountain. So you can see her connection to Source. You can see her connection, even though she seems to be that warrioress and that spirit of war and you know, passion. But she also has that spiritual element that keeps her connected. And I'm not sure what this is, if this is like an ocelot or, but he also has, or she has, like this gold brooch or emblem hanging around its neck as well as her like bronze or gold breastplate. And the metals are very important as well, playing a role right now with us. Platinum ray, gold rays, silver. So a lot of information and resonance and energy with the metals. So a lot of elemental energy at play in this card. The crystals, okay, the crystals, the metals, the winged aspects, the connection to the animals, connection to sound. She has the horn here, which she'll play to call for assistance. So I think this is a beautiful demonstration of how she uses different elements. And of course, this blue denotes to me the blue of the throat chakra of waters and emotions. And it seems a very calming blue. I've really never had that close of a look at this card, but I really see how beautifully balanced she is, and how it is about you, letting that part of you, which is adventurous, out, but using that sense of passion, adventure, but staying balanced within the elements. If you see what I mean, like just still go like willy nilly. Have a purpose, have a being, have a passion, have a goal, have an intention in mind for us to be able to work. So, in review for the month, we start out with reviewing our past life, reviewing past issues, bringing it into balance in the second week. Once we decide where maybe we're needing a little bit help, to ask for that help from our guides, our angels, our friends, our family, whoever. And then being bold and being assertive and being comfort and being in your adventure side to be able to go out and achieve, that which is your goal. So let's ask the conscious spirit cards to fly out and give us the answer. How's that? I'm crawling across the floor here. Then the card is the present, the number 23 card. So it says, I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. And it's really pretty because she's this fire fairy, obviously super fire, passionate energies here. And she's talking to this little mouse. And she's describing, kind of looking to see, so I can see this more clearly, just some very beautiful runic designs on her body. And I love how she's being illuminated. And it seems to me as if supported by this light, that in this moment, as you bring all your elements together, is the time to create. So be present. Be present in your understanding. Be present in your elements, your internal elements, and be balanced, finding that balance, and creating in this now moment that which your heart and passion is asking you to bring forth. So put this over here, and we'll leave you with those thoughts for the month. I'm so sorry couldn't get this out earlier, but everything happens for a reason. So I'm happy that I'm able to share with this for the month for today. So send you blessings. Namaste.